All right, welcome everybody on this awesome Friday. You got myself, you got the host, Lord Gypsy, Paranormal, whatever you want to call me. And let me turn that volume off. And then we got Connor, who's driving to a Bigfoot conference as we speak. So the legend of Connor is growing with new people, fresh people. There's going to be some people seeing him for the first time, and they're in for a treat. Like we're all in for a treat. I got different kind of stuff today, people. I've got, if you're here just for some Bigfoot footage, I do got some Connor TikToks I'll show you, but I got some other kind of cryptids that we're gonna look at. Some you might have heard before, and some of you might not heard before. You know, I don't even know if I'm gonna even say this word right. The first cryptid that I'm gonna show you guys is called Leviathan. It's a biblical monster from here. I'm gonna read you guys the mythology of this Leviathan cryptid. In Jewish mythology, the name Leviathan can refer to a variety of monstrous creatures, including a primordial sea serpent, a dragon, a snake, a crocodile, or a whale-like animal. It's likely developed from pre-biblical Middle Eastern mythology, especially that the sea monster in the organic myth of Bob. Basically, this creature is actually in certain Bibles. So this is not just mythology and folklore. This is mythology and folklore that goes all the way back to certain Bibles. So if this is the first time you're hearing about this creature, I'm glad you're here. Now, have you ever heard of that creature, Connor, before I show the video?
Oh, for sure. Leviathan, man. That's the famous dragon. That's dinosaurs. Everything has evolved and came from that. And I'm big on, the water dragons, Nessie, Pensacola serpent. So I've been after the Leviathan before in my whole life, basically, ever since Lake Erie. So, yeah, I'm super excited to see where it actually, stemmed from.
All right, guys. So if this is your first time of seeing this is fantastic. But I will still play the Bigfoot intro, even though he's not Bigfoot. But he is a cryptid. He belongs in the cryptid family. So here's the Bigfoot intro. You know what would be cool, guys, is at this moment in time, we actually see Connor get picked up by a UFO. His car runs out of power, except for the phone, and we actually see him get abducted. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be like first exclusive footage if that would happen?
There has been a documented Bigfoot sighting right on this highway over across at the Osceola National Forest. In the early morning, a skunk ape crossed right here at I-10. So as you can see, there's a lot of greenery, and I've driven through Florida many times, and there's so much land for these creatures to exist. Man, I would like, a lot of people would say, oh, aren't the Bigfoot stuck in Florida? Are you stuck in the mud with your brain? Man, there is so much land down here, and add in all the caves and the waterways. It is like a jungle gym for these creatures.
Every state, every land on this world has places for monsters, okay? Yeah, there's not one state that's all built of metal. There's nothing. So let's check out this creature.
According to the Old Testament, there is a giant creature in the ocean's depths. His name is Leviathan. According to the sacred text of Jews and Christians, like all creatures that walk on land, fly in the air, and swim in the waters, Leviathan was also one of God's creations. This creature is described in the book of Job, where God himself describes this colossal monster. The beast resembles a...
You guys hear that? As God himself This creature is in the Bible with the words God next to this. So there's got to be, if you believe in the Bible, you got to believe in some truth in this. If you believe everything about the Bible. So I'm just telling you guys right now.
Huge marine dragon. Men would be consumed by fear whenever they spotted him. No man is brave enough to dare to awaken such a creature, since the idea of defeating it would be nothing but an illusion. God himself describes the mighty Leviathan as a colossal creature, the bearer of incredible power. The huge monster creates massive waves when moving. His powerful mouth has dreadful teeth. His back is protected by rows of shields so close together that not even air can pass between them. Leviathan has a powerful blow that throws flashes of light. There's fire in his mouth and smoke in his nostrils. When this beast rises, even the most powerful run away terrified, because swords, spears, and arrows can do nothing against a creature who has his chest as hard as the most resistant stone. Nothing on earth can compare to Leviathan's power. But such a creature owes its existence to God's desire, since, like every human being, Leviathan can only have their food due to the grace of God. The beast was the inspiration for the English philosopher Thomas Hobbes in his work Leviathan. According to Hobbes, the man in his natural state, where there are no laws, tends to unleash an all-against-all quarrel. To eliminate this state of anarchy, there has to be a social pact, where everyone relinquishes part of their sovereignty in the name of a figure who has absolute power. This figure that would have authority over men would be the state, which, due to its power before men, Hobbes compares with the gigantic biblical monster known as Leviathan.
All right, so what do you guys think of that?
I love seeing all the different the serpent form, the dragon form. It's
shoot. I guess we heard him. We lost him. He's driving, so you know he's doing his best. He's driving on all that. So, hey, I thought that was a neat. I thought I share it in case a lot of you haven't heard it. You know, like we talked about on the show. There's cryptids that's folklore, mythology, but this one actually went all the way back to the Bible. So it's a Jewish mythology. So is there truth to it? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe the aliens got him. Hopefully the UFO didn't get him. Well, listen, if the UFOs did get Connor, they're gonna let him go. All right, 10 minutes with Connor, they'd be like, "Oh God, we gotta drop this guy off." No, we gotta drop him off. There is no way we can have this guy with us. So, guys, all right, next story. Now, I remember this in the Inquirer magazines and stuff, and I don't know I can't remember the full story of Bat Boy. So, I don't know if you guys remember the story of Bat Boy. So, if you haven't, then this is going to be a treat for you. The legendary story of the Bat Boy, the American notorious real monster. So if you have never heard of anything about Bat Boy, well, this is going to be your first time. And this is going to be awesome for you guys.
In the early 1990s, Bat Boy's face splashed across nearly every grocery store checkout aisle in the U.S., quickly making him a cultural icon. But few are aware that he's gone on to live a full and accomplished life. Visitors of Pendleton County, West Virginia will see lush national forests and towns with names like Big Run, Brushy Run, Dry Run, Deer Run, and Monkey Town. But Pendleton County is best known as the home of Bat Boy. Weekly World News broke the story on Dr. Ron Dillon's discovery of the large-eyed, pointy-toothed creature living in Hellhole Cave in the Allegheny Mountains. Dr. Dillon described him as a human-bat hybrid, whose father was likely a bat, or at the very least heavily dominated by bat genomes. His mother, Susan Boy, however, was a human being. Bat Boy had giant eyes that unsurprisingly could see very well in the dark, and his genealogy, according to the Weekly World News, dates back to the 17th century. He comes from a line of bat-like creatures who started breeding with humans as early as the era of the Mayflower landing. Bat Boy is highly intelligent for his breed, which makes him dangerous, as he frequently enjoys drinking human blood through a crazy straw. Scientists have discovered that he's quite elusive and lacks any moral compass. He once, reportedly, stole a vehicle. Weekly World News is the only publication Bat Boy trusts, which means it has the exclusive publishing rights to his life. The periodical has reported that the unusual creature has met Elvis, dated Jennifer Lopez for a spell, converted to Judaism, and even at one point announced...
I'm sorry, I love that. It dated Jennifer Lopez? That's awesome. That's awesome. I bet Jennifer Lopez... Man, what's wrong with Jennifer Lopez? Jennifer Lopez needs to get back with Bat Boy. What's wrong with her?
...to run for president. Occasionally, Bat Boy has taken time out from evading law enforcement and government scientists to make appearances in pop culture. Hit show The Simpsons used his likeness when Homer and Bart were shopping for a dog, and Homer held up a copy of Weekly World News saying he wants a dog that looks like Bat Boy. And on November 7th, 2010, Bat Boy popped out of a closet on the American Dad episode, Best Little Horror House in Langley Falls. Just a few years after his discovery, Bat Boy even inspired a musical. Bat Boy portrayer Cody Ingram believes that the theatrical depiction is a commentary on racism and is a call for acceptance. This is hard to argue, since a close look at Bat Boy's life reveals that any living creature has something to offer the world, regardless of their looks or genetic makeup. But the wide-eyed, wide-mouthed boy plucked from a cave took on a life of his own and became a pop culture icon of American tabloids and fake news. During an interview, Culpa said he believed people connect with Bat Boy mainly because of his face.
Is it fake news?
It seems more probable that the public fascination with Bat Boy from West Virginia stemmed from his ability to live life on his own terms and against all hereditary odds. There's no telling what the future may hold for Bat Boy's exciting life, and all we can do is eagerly wait to see where this most elusive personality chooses to turn up next.
Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like.
All right, Bat Boy. I remember somewhat of Bat Boy. So this was for me. This was a refresher for me on Bat Boy. That I don't remember him being a phenomenon. I remember the Enquirer newspaper that you go to the grocery store. There's always an Enquirer newspaper and all that. I don't remember any story of the Bat Boy dating Jennifer Lopez. That's the story I want to see. You know what? Think about it. Right? I don't know why I'm going in this direction. So just go with me on this. You know how you have those found sex tapes, Tommy Lee, his girl, the Kardashian, the sex tapes. What if there was a lost sex tape with Jennifer Lopez and Bat Boy? Wouldn't that be a big seller? Wouldn't that be a big seller? That would be a huge seller, and all that. So I know a lot of you who does come here for some Bigfoot stuff. I know Bat Boy and Lithium, whatever, is not really Bigfoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share TikTok of Bigfoot Anon Connor's channel. He's got one that's called Jungle Creature. So I'm going to make sure everybody can see it. Let me see. Can I make it a little bigger for you guys? Let's see.
In July 2007.
Oh, there we go. All right, Jungle Creature. And then he has one that's called Bigfoot in a Cage. Let's take a look at this one. Show Mongo the Monkey King 2. Okay. Is that Bigfoot in a cage? Here we go. Mongo the Monkey King. You know what? Hold on. I don't know if I can make it bigger.
In July 2007, right here on Highway 22.
Hold on. Is that bigger? Is that bigger? I think that's a little bigger. So
in July 2007.
I'm
right
trying to make
here
it bigger for you guys. There we go. There we go. It moves right there. Okay, it moves. For a second, I thought it was like a statue, but didn't move. That's pretty cool. Wow. Let's go back to this one since I got a little bigger. That was pretty good. That's weird looking right there. That's weird looking, right? That one, it's almost like that one has that long white thing. So, so I just wanted to get a little Bigfoot out there since my cryptids were not Bigfoot. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And then let's jump on over to some paranormal, baby. All right, everybody. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you can, leave a comment. If you can, leave a comment. And I also want to let me do a shout out. Real Truth joined. He's my newest member of the channel. So Real Truth, I want to thank you. You are a Matrix member. Wow. He went Matrix. Is Matrix my highest one? Huh. I almost forgot. I almost forgot which one is the higher one. But Real Truth, thank you for being a member. You contributing to the channel helps out a lot. And I want to thank you. I love having new members. It's very cool. I got a lot of members here. Suzanne Ann's a member. Terry Brown's a member. I know Spooky Morales is in here, is a member. Chad Smith, I saw him earlier. He's a member. Beyond that, you guys are ready for some paranormal. This is more proof of paranormal activity at Malabar Farm. So here's a farm that's supposedly haunted. And of course, I'm sure in the video, they're going to say it's probably the most haunted places on earth because every place is the most haunted place. Everybody makes that claim, right? Everybody makes that claim. I tell you what the most scariest is when there's no action in my underwear. That's what the most scariest is. Beyond underwear talk, let's get to this story.
Do you believe Malabar Farm State Park deserves your vote as USA Today's most haunted destination? If you're still not convinced, we've saved the best for last. The Newark Paranormal Society spent the night at the infamous Sealy Rose House, where in 1896, a disturbed young woman murdered.
If they want real I'm going to say it like that. Paranormal investigators are real people. I don't want to make it sound like none of those people are real. They're all real. And, I have respect for paranormal investigators taking time out of your day to do stuff like this. But if they really want a true investigation of some people that are going to tell you the truth, that are not going to fake nothing, then they need to get me and Connor there. Let us spend a night there. Shit, man, we'll tell you if it's haunted or not. Just bring us. No equipment, no nothing. Discovery Plus. If you're watching, I know you guys are watching. I know you're taking our time, Warner. I know you're watching this right now, thinking about giving me a show. Give me a Connor. Send us to that place. We'll tell you the truth if it's haunted or not. We'll spend a night. You want us to spend a night there naked? Shit, I'll spend a night naked. I'll spend a night at that haunted place naked. Just give me, I don't know, at least give me a piece of corn in my hand or something and a spoon or something. I don't know. Something to fight off. Corn, spoons, whatever you want to do. Send us there. We'll tell you if the place is haunted. Just letting you guys know.
Her family with rat poison. The ghost hunters report strange anomalies with their electronic equipment,
which just stops at random seconds and just pauses.
The team claims it even recorded a ghostly voice.
Who are you? I said, who are you? It's like, I'm God.
Skeptical? We were too, until we experienced interference with our own equipment. Watch what happened as we recorded an interview with the cell phone. The intent.
Hey guys, you see that interference? You know what's so cool about that? Hold on a second. I should have had this up. Interference, right? They found something that was interference. Where is it? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm doing this on purpose. Hold on. Phone interference. I'm going to press pause for a second. You saw a little phone interference there. And let me share this other screen real quick of interference when you get close to something. Where is it? Am I doing it wrong? I'm not doing it wrong. I should be more professional. Shame on myself. Remember this one. With Connor. About to show you the footprint.
5-foot print deep in the cave, and you can clearly see the toes of the top and the metatarsal break towards the back of the foot. It is incredible.
Remember when Connor had that interference? And then go back to here.
Vibration didn't. The intense vibration didn't stop.
It's almost the same kind of vibration. Let's hear this one more time. Hold on, one more time. Hold on.
Experienced interference with our own equipment.
Listen,
watch what happened as we
guys,
recorded an interview with the cell phone. The intense.
Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back to Connor. Let's go back to Connor's interference.
We just found this 5-foot print deep in the cave, and you can clearly see the toes of the top and the metatarsal break towards the back of the foot. It is incredible. My mind is blown. There is no.
I personally believe that Connor met with some paranormal. Now, is the paranormal within the Bigfoot in that cave, the skunk ape? Maybe. But you see 2 different videos how there is interference. I thought that was kind of neat. I just wanted to crisscross it with you guys.
Vibration didn't stop until we powered down, and that's not all. A child once claimed she could see an apparition of Sealy Rose sitting in this chair as we were recording video.
I'm feeling some weird, shocks in my hand. Like I have a dog collar in my hand that's going off.
I know what you're feeling.
Have you guys ever held a dog collar and gone across the line?
Oh, yeah.
Just feel it pulsate up your arm?
Was Sealy Rose sending a message? You can return the favor by giving Malabar Farm your vote as America's most haunted destination.
That was kind of cool, in my opinion. Kind of cool. Now, is it the most haunted places? Well, one way to find out, send myself and Connor there. We'll tell you. We'll tell you. Imagine a camera with us. Well, I'll probably get thrown out, right? I'll probably start a little fire inside the haunted house, you know, cooking some hot dogs and stuff. Hey, I got to make the ghosts feel comfortable. You know, they probably get mad because I cook all the food out of the fridge because I gotta make the home seem like we're like living there, so the ghost feels comfortable. You know, grabbing their blankets, wrapping myself up, putting on a little TV. Got to make that ghost feel like we are the regular people. We will give you the real footage. So, Discovery Plus, come on, man. Come on. You gave a show to American Monsters. What about us? What about us? We'll tell you the truth. All right, this next one is Paranormal Activity Horror Vlog. Now, is this video I'm going to show you, is it true paranormal activity, or is it all one big hoax? You decide.
What the fuck was that? Something just dragged me out of the bed, guys.
Guys, we know that's 100% fake. First of all, if something spooky was really going on, he automatically knows he had a camera on. He's going to face the camera and say, what the fuck was that, right in front of the camera so you can see it? But the thing is, why I'm showing it is, I love it. I love it, man. I love it. It's, hey, you know, I love when they make their own special effects, because that's pretty good, you know. I mean, yeah, you can tell it's fake, but I still love when they do shit like that. It's awesome. It's almost as good as you know, the videos that I make. You know, you guys know that I made a horror movie before. Didn't win no awards. I don't know why my horror movie didn't win no award. It should have, right? Actually, what happened to it? Man, my horror movie went away. I think my horror movie just... You guys remember my horror movie, right? Hold on a second. Hold on. You know, that might be all right, right? Okay, that might be all right. But you guys know that my horror movie that I made should have won an Oscar. It should have won some Oscars. It should have got me. It should have got me some awards. I mean, I directed this scene. I directed the whole thing. Where's my love? Where's my awards? I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'll play a few clips. If you haven't seen this, I put the link in the thing so you can check out my movie that I made.
Last night was so good. Things you did, man. My ass still hurt.
I wrote that dialogue.
Okay, sorry. What's that noise? What's that noise?
Look at that. Isn't that top notch, people? Look at that. Hold on. Let's go over here.
I'm going to bring this entity around.
Okay, now you didn't take no Viagra again.
No, I'm perfectly fine. No Viagra.
All right. Watch his special effects right here, guys. Whoa! Look at that. Wait for it. I should have won Best Director, right, guys? I should have won Best Director. Oh, let's go to the climax of the movie. Oh, look at that! Look at that suspense. Hold on.
People get to us, so we must to stop it. We must somehow get out of it. We must use.
I will use magic. I will use Christian magic. It's the most evil magic there is. Do you have it? I do have it. It's a rosary. It's a rosary. In Domine Pate. To Spiritus Cusante. The fuck? Look at
that!
Hell, shit! It's molesting shit! It's molesting shit! Yeah, it's killing. It's killing you. You come. Oh, no! Well, this is my Christian defense mechanism. This sort of creature art, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't care if he's dead. I'm done with this thing.
Where's my Oscar for that, people? Where's my Oscar? I put my heart and soul in that little movie. I put my heart and soul, and it was fun doing it. It's actually my first. It was. If you haven't seen it, there's the link for it. It was for fun. you know. None of it's real. None of it's real. And after, guys, when you watch it, the first time I really got the green screen, I didn't have the lighting, so you could. I mean, it was a hot shit mess, but it was fun. It was fun. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's just all for fun. So beyond that, guys, I think it's time for a little UFO. Okay. We all talk about America, right? America released the UFO files. Woo! The British released their UFO files 10 years ago. We're behind. The UK is way above us. So here's just a couple videos of the British releasing their files. And then I do have a real UFO video too coming up. But this first one is real life X-File British classified UFO files released. Here we go.
These shelves at the National Archive contain thousands of documents, Britain's real-life X-Files, with details of possible UFO sightings and reports of strange goings-on over the years. Loads of new information has been released, including cuttings and newspaper headlines from years gone by. They include a story about a quiet little village halfway between Glasgow and Edinburgh, described, rather alarmingly perhaps for those who live there, as the UFO capital of Britain. There's also a more light-hearted story about a UFO shaped like a digestive biscuit. The file includes data captured on the Welsh Coast Guard's radar. There are also forms detailing what people think they may or may not have seen. There are letters too from members of the public, like this one about a strange sighting of lights in County Durham in the summer of 2007. The note in the file suggests they might, in fact, have been helium balloons or Chinese lanterns.
All right, and here's another British one that says, it's called British Release X-Files UFOs.
Is out there after the British government opened its top secret files on UFOs, aliens and other mysterious sightings. And a fighter pilot who was ordered to shoot down a UFO in the 50s has finally been able to tell his tale.
The truth is out there. Or is it in Britain's own version of the X-Files, the reports of UFOs investigated by the Ministry of Defence from 1986 to 1991? Some are just wacky, like the woman who said she was a warrior from the planet Amazon, stranded on Earth in the Second World War. But some are not.
I wish the hell they would tell me what the hell it was. You know, I was scrambled on it. I was ordered to fire on them and all this sort of thing, but I never, I still have no idea what the hell it was.
In 1957, pilot Milton Torres was ordered to fire 24 rockets at a target on radar. Before he could loose the salvo, it disappeared at a speed 10 times the speed of sound. He was told to keep it secret.
It had to be something, an alien spacecraft of some sort, because it was going so damn fast.
UFO historian David Clark showed me the radar tracks of another sighting in 1991. The one we've highlighted was the unexplained object seen by an Alitalia pilot approaching Heathrow.
The pilot and the co-pilot saw this object, like what they described as a cruise missile-shaped object, zooming across in front of the cockpit, and the pilot immediately shouted out, look out," to his companion.
None of this will settle the debate about UFOs, though people who believe they really exist still have to answer the question, why haven't we witnessed scenes like this in real life and not just at the movies? Lawrence McGinty, 10 News.
Well, technically, how do you know we haven't? Remember, they're going to cover up any... Yes, the Americans, we finally released our files where Britain was ahead of us, way ahead of us on this curve. But anything that's really that the government thinks they can use as a weapon and stuff, they're going to hide it from us. We don't know what's actually happening around us. We know there's stuff happening around us. Come on, give me a break. All the stuff people have found, we know stuff is happening all around us, but it's covered up. And things that aren't really important, they might leak it, or they'll say something to let us get off their backs. But anything major that probably has happened, they're covering it up. They'll give us bits and pieces just to get off their trail. You know, it's like, hey, here's some truth. That'll get them off for a year or two. They'll make thousands of videos of this one little thing. But the real stuff, we're not going to know about it. Unless somebody can truly get the shot and able to get that footage onto the point of a social media platform where we can get it real quick and download it before it gets taken down. I mean, it's about the only way. So the truth is not going to be coming from the British government, the American government. The truth is going to be coming from all of us. There's next videos from our good friend Unidentified S4. Since we're talking about British and stuff, this video is called Worldwide UFOs.
Not up in the sky there. We're not sure exactly what it is. Let me zoom in and let the folks see exactly what we're talking about here. We moved it for you a couple of times. There it is. See what that is? I don't know. Is it a UFO?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony from Unidentified S4. So this video just came in from Medellin, Colombia, where there is a UFO over the buildings headed toward the mountain range. It's in clear visible view right now. Check out that craft. It's on a nice, smooth, upward trajectory into the mountain range. I like how the guy pans back and shows us the entire view of what we're looking at here. See if we get a better look at the craft. Yeah, there it is. Amazing. These crafts that come in from Mexico and Colombia and Brazil, they're just amazing.
20% off your home insurance. Stop paying too much. Call Apia on 135050 and save today. Offer valid for first year only, not available online. T's and C's apply. Apia is an authorised rep of AAI Limited, the product issuer. Consider the videos before buying whether it's right for you. By the way, I'm with you on the...
I'm outside. 3 o'clock in the morning. Completely cloudy out. No moon tonight. And there's this weird anomaly in the sky. You see that?
Yeah? Yeah?
What the hell is that? That is so weird. Look at that.
What's kind of cool is most people would just see it and walk. You know, he actually films it and he's analyzing it. And that's very cool. You know, a lot of people don't. And hold on, I messed up.
The sky is just lit up. In that one section. And now it's fading away. Look at that. Look at that. That is so weird. And it's gone. Did you just see that? Did you just see that? Holy shnikes.
Let me go back. There it is, okay. Gone, just gone.
Did you just see that? Did you just see that?
That is good. That is really good. I like that. Unidentified S4 has a lot of great stuff. Justin, Eric, the website is all stuff you want to know, but we're too afraid of the answers. Yeah, people are afraid of the answers. You know, talk about websites. I am trying to update my website that I have for a long time. I just haven't gotten to it. You know, so I have like I'm putting in my Paranormal Highway logo and all that, and then I have been like updating my UFO section on my website, adding in identify S4 stuff and some other stuff, UFO man. So I am slowly trying to get my website back to normal, updated normal, and it'll get there. It will get there. It will get there. I know there's a lot of, you know, there's some videos that said they're not there no more. So I've been replacing them. So I'm trying to get it back to normal. But I'm just showing. If you guys never been to my website, like I said, if you guys never been to my website, it's still called gypsyroad.live. And I will, you know, I kind of lost touch of it. You know, you guys know how I put horror movies and stuff on there, all that kind of stuff. And I was trying to Friday night movie date. You know, you guys know how I put my Friday night movie dates and stuff. But I really gotta start getting back to this, because I love my website, and I really got to get it back to the promised land, and I will get it back to the promised land. I will get it back to normal. So I because somebody emailed me saying, "Hey, Eric, are you still having your website?" Yes, it's still up. And I'm slowly trying to get it back together. You know, Paranormal USA. You know, I put like a couple places that's considered most haunted places in the USA. So, you know, I still have stuff on there, and I will update my website to get it back to normal. And I'm probably going to change the domain name eventually to Paranormal Highway. So I will get it back there and all that. But beyond that, guys, let's get into not really weird news. I think it's kind of cool news, but let's get into some world news. That's not the intro.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty will know. Scotty has to know. Scotty's gonna know. I'm gonna tell Scotty. Gonna tell myself. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to. Scotty
This is not really weird, but there's an interview of this guy in Australia. We're going to Australia, and this guy to interview, he is a freaking legend. He's a real good superhero. So this is kind of a good-hearted story of a true American hero from Australia. It's called Osseous Interview of What a Legend. What a legend. So this is not paranormal. It's not UFOs or nothing, but this is a legend kind of a guy, and I want to party with this guy. I want to have a beer with this guy from Australia. Here we go.
Oh, well, it's really quite funny. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. My wife comes in and says, oh, the shop's been, someone ran into the shop. And I said, oh, what? So I jumped out of bed and all I had was my undies on, and I've walked out the front and I've seen the car smashed, and I've seen the bloke walking back to the car. And so I've walked outside and I said, oh, what are you doing, mate? Like, you can't be leaving the scene. And he goes, don't be a hero, mate. And I said, I'm not trying to be a hero, but the police are coming. And he just decided he'd scoot up the road, and I just said, nah, it's not going on like that, mate. So I jumped in my car and I started chasing him up the road, and then he went down a side street, and then the police were coming, and I flashed them and sent them off in the direction of him. But, mate, all I had was me jocks on. I was chasing him up the street.
He did it in his underwear.
Mate.
Like, what a man.
Because you told me that this is your mate's shop, and you didn't want him to get away.
Yeah, no. Well, me mate's mum's had this shop for like 40-odd years, and look at it. Look at it. Whoa.
It's a mess, isn't it?
Beyond a mess. Oh, like, words can't explain how it is, mate. Like.
Now, Daniel, you managed to put some pants on in the meantime.
Yeah, mate.
It's good to hear. Do you feel like a hero?
Oh, not really. It's just something you got to do for the community, mate. It's like you look after your mates, and your mates will always look after you.
I love
this guy. Good attitude. There you go, guys. Daniel, quite the Australian hero here this morning. As for the owners of the fish and chip shop, well, they are insured, but there is a big mess to clean up this morning.
Oh, wouldn't you like to live next door to Daniel?
Aussie of the day.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Jess, what Daniel needs to realise, Daniel, if you can hear me, you know all good superheroes wear their jocks on the outside, so it kind of fits the brief, pardon the pun.
Yeah, but I had nothing on but me jocks.
Yeah, Lisa.
Well, you missed that bit of the uniform, but that's okay. You're a hero in our eyes.
Wow.
Well done, Daniel.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot, guys.
Goes to show what you can achieve in.
That's an American hero right there. He's in Australia, baby. Underwear doesn't matter. You guys, you know what happened to me one time? And this is a true story. Okay? True story. I was working for the cable company. I had a bucket truck, right? So my boss calls me up and goes, Eric, hey, we got this guy who's known stealing cable from he stole an ID. So he had this cable illegally. They asked me if I could go out there in a bucket because a lot of other cable people were afraid or something. I don't know. So fuck it. I'll go with my bucket. I'll go over there. I'll boom up and I'll disconnect it. I don't care. The guy stole somebody's ID. Fuck him. Right? So I go in my bucket truck. I'm going up in the air, and this guy was taking a shower. He must be looking at the window. He saw me up there. He knew what I was doing. So I disconnected it, and the guy's yelling, saying, what are you disconnecting my cable for? That's my cable. But he was stealing it. So I boomed down, got in my truck, and I started to leave. This guy ran out of his house, butt naked, chasing me down the road, chasing me on the road. I mean, this guy was chasing me. I'm in a car. I'm in a bucket truck of all vehicles. He was chasing me naked. I mean, I'm like, man, people will do for their TV. Holy shit. I mean, this guy was butt naked. And then, so I called my dispatch reporting and said, hey, just letting you know, a naked man's chasing me down the road because I disconnected an illegal cable. And they're like, good one, Eric, good one. They're all like, yeah, good one. I'm like, no. I'm serious. This guy's really chasing me naked because I wanted to report it just in case somebody calls in saying, hey, there's some naked person chasing a truck. so I didn't want to get in trouble for not reporting it. But when I called dispatch, none of there. First of all, when I got back to the shop, they said they were cracking up because they all thought I was lying about a naked man chasing me down the road. And I'm like, no, guys, a real naked man was chasing me down the road. You know that, and it's only in Seattle, right? Only in Seattle. And I thought it was awesome. And some weird things does happen. I mean, if you guys would have seen it, I mean, this guy was butt naked. Like, man, is your cable worth that much? And it's what I'm thinking in my head is he knows he's stealing it, right? I should. You know what I should have done? I should have pulled over. Like, he should say, "That's my cable." I should be like, "Well, what's your ID?" Because he ain't gonna have no ID on him, right? Unless he's carrying it in his butt crack or something. But that's a true story, guys. That is a true story. Talking about if you guys like that, you guys are gonna like this Mandela effect. You guys are gonna like this. Since we're talking about naked people, people running around in their underwear and stuff, it leads right into a great Mandela effect today. So let's get ready.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
All right. You guys all know that I always say it's up to you to believe in the Mandela effect or certain changes. It's all up to you. It's your memory. Nobody has a right to force any memories on somebody. But this one, I need this to be a Mandela effect, right? We all know about worms. We fish with worms. We saw the movie Tremors. Worms. And I don't know how I never heard of this kind of worm. I should have. But have you ever heard of the penis worm? Have you ever heard of the penis worm? If you think I'm joking, or unless you already know there's penis worms out there, then this ain't nothing for you. But there actually are penis worms. Here we go. Let's check out penis worms.
Okay, so a new relative of the penis snake was discovered. Here it is. And here is the news title for that. Relative of the penis snake discovered in South America. That was a photo. And then also these guys, a whole plethora of dicks washed up on shore. Here's a picture of them. Pretty interesting there. Thousands of 10-inch worms known as the penis fish ended up on a California beach. And of course the news reporter's name has wood in it. That's nice. And then if you guys don't remember, here's that other Mandela, the penis snake. So here's a bunch of things that look like dicks for today's video. Enjoy.
Penis worms, penis fish. I really, truly hope this is a Mandela effect. I mean, because I seriously, I've never heard of penis worms. Let me let's do this. Let's only on the paranormal highway, huh? Spooky. Let's type in here, penis worms. Penis worms. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me take this off the screen just in case it shows something that it's not supposed to, and then I get taken down. Let me make sure that there's no. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's not. I had to make sure because I want to make sure it doesn't show something else, then I'll get in trouble for. So here we go. Wow. Penis worms. Holy Christ. I mean, seriously, right? Didn't know these existed. Look at this guy. This guy's enjoying himself a penis worm. He's happy. I got myself a penis worm. I'm going to eat it in the water. Oh, look at him. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Look at this guy. Liking his penis worms. Wow. Yep. Only on the paranormal highway. I really, truly hope that this one is it. So, well, guys, beyond that, I hope you guys had a good time today. I hope you enjoyed this show today. I love it. I want to say thank you to all my members of the channel, people who have tribute to the channel. I want to thank all the people who are here during the live shows. Without you guys, there will be no show. I feel lucky that if just one person shows up, I do. I truly feel happy when one person shows up, because I'm thinking to myself, wow, one person actually showed up watching this, and then there's two people, makes you feel better. There's over 20 people that are watching this live, and I really, truly appreciate that. I want to thank you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to mirror. I did an interview on Unidentified S4 channel on his channel. I'm going to mirror that and put it on my channel tomorrow. It's not live, but it'll be premiered. So if you guys haven't seen when I went live onto Unidentified S4's channel, Anthony, I'm going to premiere that tomorrow. So if you guys haven't seen that interview, it was awesome. It was fun with Anthony. You guys will be able to see it tomorrow. Beyond that, guys, I will be back Monday. Okay? And then remember, tonight at 5 p.m., go to Paranormal Chop Shop. They got a live show at 5 p.m. In about a couple weeks, I'll be able to hang out with them on that channel. So Paranormal Chop Shop, if somebody could put that link in the chat for everybody, that's today at 5 p.m. I love their channel. Spooky is great. Spooky's fantastic. Chad, Sonny, Cassie, who sets up their interviews, but I will mirror that interview with Unidentified S4 when I was on their channel tomorrow, because just in case for some of you who have not seen Anthony's channel, it's a fantastic channel. It's badass. It's flat out badass. And I am privileged to have him on my channel twice, being on his channel. There's nothing better than a good-hearted channel. Good heart channel that has the heart in the right place. They're not bullies. None of them are bullies. They're there to have fun. They're open-minded. And to me, you can't get better than that. You truly cannot get better than that. So beyond that, guys, I will see you all Monday. Maybe with the penis worm, penis fish, who knows? But you will only see it on the Paranormal Highway. Check you later.